To Brett at Wisconsin, and now he was supposed to be solid here at Arkansas. So, you can kind of figure out he's been committed to three places, two of them with the same coach. You got to go somewhere. So might as well be here.
Dennis Dodd joining us. He's a senior college football columnist for CBSSports.com. I mean, it's such an unusual story, but National Signing Day is such an unusual thing. You've got everybody waiting on high school seniors to choose a hat for the fax machine to fire up. I mean, can you set the scene for us? What's it like being around the football offices on National Signing Day?
Well, I got a text from Fred Bielma. He beat me to their office because I said I'd show up whatever time he wanted. 5:45. He said, "Hey, breakfast is ready." And this is like the high holy days for these guys. They're running around the office. They're trying to get the big guys in early. They always tell a guy, be the first one in. They challenge them even on signing day. Be the first one in, mostly because they don't want to be in a situation like they are now. He's got a press conference here at 3 o'clock Central Time and cannot talk about the biggest story of the day because Alex Collins isn't signed yet. Now, he might be by then, but they're running around. Randy Shannon's here, the old Miami coach. A lot of people I see, Jim Chaney, the veteran offensive coordinator. I think they're going to succeed here. It's just a little bit of pins and needles.
Yeah, one more thought about that. I mean, one of the big questions about Bielema moving to Arkansas was how he would handle himself in recruiting in the South. How has he done so far?
Tremendous, Jim. I talked to the receptionist who's been here, I think, 32 years. She said it was a breath of fresh air. On the first day he was here, he opened up his doors outside and put on reggae music. She said that was refreshing. She said last year, Bobby Petrino, they weren't allowed to talk on signing day. Bobby sent a text to a coach down the hall telling him to be quiet, which sounds so Petrino-esque. It's like a little party here. I mean, he is perfect for this region, for the SEC. He doesn't have a draw, but that's okay. He's just so outgoing and friendly. And he can coach. I mean, we see that. He's a very genuine person. So I think they're going to succeed here.
And Dennis, you've written about over-signing in the past. It's something that doesn't get a lot of attention, but what is it and how is it beneficial?
Well, they can't do it in the SEC anymore. What they do is I think one year at Ole Miss, Houston Nutt signed 39 guys, and that's with the projection that some guys aren't going to qualify, some guys are going to redshirt, and they seem to have this all mapped out, but that's not fair to the kids because, sometimes the kids don't even know that. They're projecting you're not going to make it. They're going to ask you later to enroll in January instead of August. So it is kind of manipulative on the kids. They've done something in the SEC here. I think the limit you can sign is 26. Now, the NCAA rule is 25. But I think in the SEC it's 26 where you're allowed one of those guys to go into the gray area. So for a league that really abused that privilege, they've at least done something about that.
One last thought. I mean, National Signing Day is huge. It's bigger than ever now. Is that good or is it bad? I mean, is it now too much of a good thing?
Yeah, there's a lot of coaches, Jim, now that, not now, but for a long time, think, why not have these kids have a Sunday in August? Now, you may argue against that. Before their senior year, that might be too much. But even in December, or have two signing days like you do in basketball, one early and one late, that relieves the pressure. We've been conditioned so much, or these kids have, to sign today. How many people out there know that this is a signing period that lasts till April? And I've written every year, there's something called a scholarship agreement, which is something these kids, all they have to do is sign that. All it means is, if you show up on campus in August by the time classes start, they will give you a scholarship. In other words, you could keep your recruiting open all year, but they've been conditioned. It's signing day. Be the guy. Be the man. You got to be sure somebody's going to take that scholarship. Well, I will submit that the top recruits, they'll wait for an answer. They don't have to sign today.
No, that party's not starting until they commit. Dennis Dodd, senior college football columnist for CBSSports.com in Arkansas, following it all. Dennis, good to have you on the show. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. something on us. You know something. You think we're not doing it right? Fine. Here's the email address. Hit us up right now. Otherwise, shut your mouth. I like it. Big day for Ole Miss. About as big as it gets. All right, we will break. And when we come back, here's how it sets up. We're open phones. I've got an email contest. I've got a Twitter contest. And I've got some more things I want to get to. I do want to talk about Manti Te'o. I know there's Manti Te'o burnout and fatigue. I just am kind of struck by the fact that he was still tweeting during the Super Bowl. Had you gone through what he went through in terms of social networking, would you not have pulled the plug on all of that the second it happened? This guy was still tweeting during the Super Bowl. All right, my thoughts on that and the fact that he did end up on Forbes' most disliked list. I get why Lance Armstrong's on that list. I get why Alex Rodriguez is on that list. But what did Manti Te'o ever do to anybody other than be gullible? We'll get to all of that, and our phone lines are open at 1-800-636-8686.